Hello, everybody. This episode is called Freeze Day.
Yeah.
Whee!
So
I don't know why I gave
essentially,
it that epic and menacing
freeze.
sound, but
Mr.
This episode was
Freeze.
fucked.
This episode was really fucked.
let's
Um,
kick some ice.
Oh God.
Can we do that? Can we just make nothing but ice puns, even though this episode has nothing to do
Nothing to
with
do with
like,
ice.
the temperature kind of freeze? So, basic synopsis of this episode. Every single day, Marco has to get to school at a specific time so he can nod to Jackie Lynn Thomas on her way to class.
Which is actually kind
Boo.
of, I will say, that is kind of cute. It's stupid that he's been doing that for so many years,
Yeah.
but like as a character thing, I thought that was actually kind of cute.
Yeah. But,
I love
one
the-
morning he's...
The mention of that Josh just booed everything
Booed.
that has to do with Marco. Boo this man!
But,
Oh well, I'm gonna defend Marco in the next episode. Don't you worry.
I mean, I have some things to say about Marco in this episode. I felt for my guy a little bit later.
I don't think he's been that bad in this run of episodes.
Honestly, no, he's pretty okay.
As a matter of fact, I think Star starts to become kind of annoying later on, but we'll get
Yeah.
there eventually.
Yeah, but yeah, so Marco does that every single day, but one day he's running late, and Star accidentally ends up freezing time. And, they enjoy that for a little while, but in the way she freezes time, Marco's like, hey, can you stop time? And she's like, "Pfft, sure, whatever. What, easy peasy? Sure, easy peasy time freezy.
And it just stops.
It
And she's
instantly
like,
freezes
what
time.
killed the dinosaurs?
Dinosaurs.
The Ice Age.
Age.
God damn it.
But yeah, so they have fun with that, but then they need to fix time. Well, before
Father Time
because there
is-
is before we
Jesus
get to Father
Christ.
Time,
I know
one
exactly what you're laughing at.
fun thing I enjoyed when they're dicking around. Are you looking at what I'm looking at, Tashel? Stop! Stop! Just eats the little girl's birthday cake.
Star's a jerk.
Because if you could freeze time, you'd have fun with it. One thing they did, she just ate some poor little girl's cake.
Star's a jerk.
The little girl doesn't get another cake when they fix time. The little girl's birthday party is just ruined.
No birthday for you.
But, essentially back to, we meet Father Time. He got off, like, the hamster wheel that makes time work once Star froze it. Mm-hmm. And he doesn't want to get back on it because he has fun with mud.
Yeah, he thinks mud is glorious, so which is amazing.
You can have some of my mud, even the nice stuff.
Yeah. Father Time is ridiculous, and I love him.
No, he's a complete goofball. But yeah, that's essentially like a basic synopsis of the episode. Eventually, they like Father Time's thing, and he's like, he's been running on that wheel for eternity.
Yeah,
And
it's
he's
been
like-
depressing.
Yeah, I don't really want to do that for the other part of eternity.
It's just the rest of all of eternity.
Yeah, but they find a workaround for him. So instead of running for eternity, he's riding a
Fucking with some hamsters.
yeah.
Which
But-
Marco, see, I was just defending Marco. Now I gotta take some points off. He was gonna just put the hamster on the wheel for eternity. What a jerk!
That's what I thought was going to happen, and I was like, no, Star... Because Star does that with animals all the time. That horse didn't know it's dead. There's a slave in Star's wand. Like, I'm not
At least
I'm
in
not a
this
fan
one-
of PETA, but we need to, get
At least
someone
We need
on
to get
this.
Star out of here.
Yeah, at least this solution, everybody's happy. And whenever he wants to take a break, nobody will ever know anyway. So
Right. But there is one thing that happens in this episode that, like, does kind of make me feel for Marco. Mm-hmm. Like, when they're chasing Father Time, they come across this, like, I guess kind of like pantheon filled with screens that displays the history of time. And there's, like, a time worm. And if it looks at you, it, like, shows, everything that happened in your timeline. Or everything that's happened to you in your life. And Stars is just her breaking the law. Stealing
Her breaking
things
the law and
lighting
murdering
things on
people.
fire and murdering people, yeah. Well,
and
murder
learning
is
how to
against the
chop
law,
heads
Josh.
off.
Yeah, she learned how to murder people here.
But does the same thing for Marco, and it's kind of sad because he's spent every single day nodding to the same girl.
Who seems
I
like
think-
she'd be willing to talk to him. So
Yeah, no, she's nice. Like, I mean, we don't know because she doesn't have a personality. Because
She's got the fucked eyes, and that's about it.
the fuck.
and she has the friends who talk like characters from home movies. But
But no, she seems nice enough, and Marco felt bad, and in the end, he works up the courage to.
say
Say
hi.
hey.
Yeah, she's like,
She's
hi.
like, "Hi, Marco. All right,
Bye,
see you
Marco.
later."
But no, this this is the first time. I mean, they don't really do the sad moments with Marco, do they? Is this the first time we've gotten that?
They try, but it always fails. It falls flat.
No,
The
but this
lessons
time,
they're trying to teach always suck. This one's actually kind of relatable.
no, it's like, hey, if there's a girl you like, say hello.
That might be a part of Marco's problem too. It may
Think
he
so?
might be chasing the wrong thing.
Wait, what do you mean the wrong thing?
We'll get into it in a couple episodes, but I have a theory about Marco. We'll get into it.
Oh,
Oh my!
Oh my!
they don't go anywhere with that specifically.
I'm just saying he seemed very happy to cross-dress later. But anyway,
You know what?
we'll get into it. I don't want to jump the gun because this episode actually wasn't bad. I don't want to.
No, this is like a good episode. Like,
Yeah, I don't want to take too much away from how glorious the mud was.
yeah, like plot wise.
There was a few things that Father Time said that just fucking got me, but they were in so quick succession I've forgotten them.
Oh, there was one moment that we skipped over that I do want to bring attention to when they were mentioning that they've gone to other dimensions.
Yeah.
And there was this one dimension with cats with human faces, and the thing turns around and is like, "Look away!" It's like, what is that? That's like something out of an Adult Swim show.
It wasn't even Get Out. It was Look Away.
And it had like this weird, like ominous reverb. I don't want to go to this dimension.
No, I was actually kind of glad that we've never been there before. I don't think I could take 11 minutes of that. That's a nightmare.
That's like Courage, the cowardly
Exactly.
dog type. Like when Courage is in the hotel,
Oh god.
and like he opens that one door, and there's like the weird 3D fetus.
Or the one where the little girl is playing the violin and she turns around and she's like, "Ah!"
Yeah, like no. But I don't know. Father Time was silly, and that kind of like plot wise, not a whole lot really happens because
There's more of a
Marco
character
and
thing.
yeah, I guess we had a moment with Marco where he was like, "Oh damn, I am a bitch, aren't I?"
Marco and Star became old and young.
Yes.
Oh well, Marco was like he had a baby's body, but his head like
Head was
landed on a
old.
part that made him old. Don't tell anyone about this. I like old Star though; she was adorable. And she's still killing people as a grandma.
Which
Is
I
anyone-
do think she will be still killing people when she's a grandma.
Yeah, someone needs to have a conversation with her. Like, all right, I get it. Bad guys try to kill you, so you want to defend yourself. But, bitch, you a little crazy.
Well, she can't really help it. As we'll learn later.
Yeah,
She's
Oh, yeah,
been
the-
brainwashed.
brainwashed.
The I just want to bring up the first thing that Father Time says.
Is it his pet rock?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember the pet rocks.
It's a friend. It's a little rock.
I'm Father Time, and this is Rocksworth. He's a rock. He's a little sensitive about it, so don't mention it.
Poor Father Time.
And that's right after Star fucking casted the raccoon spell, and the raccoon just like bounced everywhere and landed behind Star perfectly straight and just stood there with the "you fucking tried to do what to me?" look.
Wait, so here's a question. Like, when Star summons those animals, like, she has a narwhal blast attack, right?
Yeah,
What happens to the animals?
they die.
Oh, they just die.
Like, don't narwhals, like, I know, they breathe air, but don't they need water?
Yes.
Well, and they'll just like starve, because I don't think that narwhals can really eat fish, just flopping around on the ground.
Also, the force that's in control of time is insane. So,
I mean,
Yeah.
you'd go insane if you were running on a hamster wheel your entire life, so they can't really. What was that?
That was Father Time.
Oh, okay.
That's what he said immediately after the rock thing.
Yeah, he's fucked. Someone needs to like talk to him because he needs help. But yeah, that's Freeze Day.
fun.
Yeah, it
Alright,
was
get the
like
fuck out.
good fun.
Stay cool, bird boy.